let's go right into the action. mousesports on Nuke. We had a lot of fun with these guys yesterday. We saw some impeccable rounds from Mouse on this map, and now NaVi are going to need to put a stop to them. Jumping through the yard are these T's, and Electronic waiting by Mini. Nice shot. It is traded onto Simple, who will be the first to fall in this entire series. Luckily, still a 4-on-4 as mousesports get their way down lower. NaVi have sent a rotation in the form of Boomich, and he does get the spot, the information, seeing the bomb, and falling back safely into B.
Yeah, Boomich trying to buy time, puts a doorway between himself and mousesports. They actually will start to go into this vent position, trying to get up into the A bomb site, but NaVi, they've still got the majority of their players here. So mousesports, they've sprung the trap, and they will get shut down. Electronic with 3, Perfecto and Flamey put a kill up on the board as well, and NaVi gonna find success there.
Oh, I like that.
More of that, Trace.
More of that. Of course, in this moment, we're going to see more of Boomich. He's already found 1 kill on a Woxic. Now things are going to start to turn around in the favor of mousesports. Look at that. Robs, Kerrigan, and Frozen all getting kills in this round.
Well, it's all over the map. Boomich, good timing, coming up from lower and getting a kill. There's an M4 at his feet as well if he wants to upgrade his weaponry, and he shall. Right now, mousesports have top and lower. The bomb getting planted on B. Rops is watching the rotation, and he kills Perfecto falling down the vent. That's a great frag for mousesports. It does, of course, leave Boomich with a chance to get on that defuse sooner rather than later, but Chris J puts him in the dirt.
Frozen. There we go. Really takes his time to line that one up, but just to cement the kill.
Yeah, now mousesports they've got everything. They've got outside, they got main, they got T-spawn, they got CT spawn, but Perfecto's got an MP9. He's putting up kills on this site. Entries coming through for mousesports. Rops saving the day alongside Woxic, and Woxic is still watching for this wrap round. El Chuggo coming in clutch for NaVi as Flamey takes him down from a range, but he will get dropped. Second player spotted earlier on in the lobby. The time has already ticked so far low. mousesports have got a 4th on the T side, whether NaVi like it or not. And Simple, a kill and a retreat. That's all you can really ask for in this round. 4-1 lead for mousesports. Now, is this going to go behind the thing and block the sight of a player who's sitting up top on the A site? That seems to be the case. Bassi can probably fly through the wall and find that. It's actually, yeah, it's blocked off the position. Good call by Kerrigan. The kills are in for mousesports. They're just taking over the site. Simple still stands, and he stands strong. 2 kills from Simple, finding the headshot onto Kerrigan. Frozen, given an opportunity in the clutch, and he has found a lurk kill, giving him the option to run down B.
Frozen plugging in these numbers. Simple starts to rush on in. Frozen tries to maneuver, but there's no outmaneuvering Simple.
Can throw from the lobby. It also clips through the wall and forces a player off that position. So yeah, mousesports use a smoke. Even better. I like the idea. And NaVi now left with another rifle round, at least in their favor. Simple wins a clutch with the AWP. And
yeah, and if you saw last round, you know he's not something to mess with. Kerrigan just showing an elbow and loses his life.
What?
Insanity. A little bit of trouble reboosting in the rafters here.
All right, let's come on, Perfecto.
Boomich is like, nah, my time
puts Boomich up there. Boomich is like, bro, you're garbage. And yeah, Chris J knows at this point that something's going on, and they deal with both the players on top of the hut. This cannot be how the round falls apart for NaVi, and it just might. Flamey and Simple, the last 2 players left. Simple gets up. Woxic takes the Glock to him. Flamey with the big chug into the 1v1, and Woxic on the other side. Time working in his favor. Flamey trying to play around the hut, and Woxic repositions, reads it well, locks in the round for mousesports.
Yeah, you would think so.
They keep doing this. mousesports keep getting lower control to fake out to NaVi and then running up the vent to hit the A site, but this time NaVi are ready. And I say that, the kills are still coming through. mousesports are still making it a winnable round, despite this being initially a 3-on-5. Kerrigan going in, getting overwhelmed in the double heaven play. Woxic knows where they all are, and he's got the chance to hit the shots now in the 1-on-2. Jumping player behind the silos. Woxic moving back in for more. Simple scoped up, though. If Woxic peeks this angle, it should be done, and Simple finds the round for NaVi. They needed that. Simple watching the cross outside. He's going to get a fight. Oh, ducking below, though. Avoided by Woxic. Not the second time round. Simple hits a shot.
This does allow Kerrigan to slip by towards outside. In response to all of this, NaVi starting to try and pressure into the hut. Boomich does walk to his demise. Perfecto going to try and take up his position for the trade, and Rops is able to snatch that gun away. Now an M4 retrieved, and there's still Karrigan, by the way, who was towards outside earlier on. Now he finds himself sneaking up into heaven, and NaVi don't know this. They don't have an idea that a player can be here. Perfecto, now alone inside of the A-bomb site, hidden in the hut, gets spammed to death by Rops and Chris J. And now Flamey thinks he's got a safe rotation, looking to hold on to this AWP, but uh-oh, what's this? Oh dear, it's not clean, and Flamey wins it with a USP. That's pretty devastating for Mouse. That AWP is now stuck up in heaven, and they've got no way to get it. Oh, they wanted to try and pick up the pace, and this smoke has come in at the best time for NaVi. However, flash lined up for Flamey, but... and to make matters worse, there was a second flash thrown in that was really meant to be the one that he pushes behind, and he actually blocked it because he was blinded by the first flash. So this round, looking like it might elude NaVi. Chris J getting that trade, and Electronic dealt with. mousesports, they 10-5 this first half. A dominant lead moving into the CT side.
Into the action. Simple on the P250 is always nice to see for NaVi. They arm him well with the raid boss. Karrigan tries to force fights towards lobby, fading back through the smoke and denying the vent drop. The info is there for Mouse, and they don't have to rotate a player lower. That keeps more on this top site, and that seems to be where NaVi want to end up. Simple pushing the perimeter down towards those secret stairs. Boomich has great position here, but Woxic is covering it. It's a bit of a mess right now. The bomb's gone down vents. It's gone down after the smoke, and mousesports weren't ready for that. Flamey getting a kill, but it's double traded back, and the bomb dropped on the site by Robs. He's been a hero in this map, but Simple with that outside lurk coming in clutch. Is it enough? 2-on-3 for NaVi, and the bomb getting planted.
I don't know, he kind of feels like he occupies, 4 or 5 men worth of slots on his own. So they start to pressure him. They start to try and get out through the window, and they do make quick work of that man. Now Flamey left in the clutch position, back of the site, doubles up, but Frozen is able to grab that trade.
Fearing the hell position as well. 20 seconds. Electronic trying to fake out this lower site. So this is definitely a top play with that kind of spray, and mousesports will probably read it. 15 seconds. Tick-tock, NaVi.
Yeah, they really have run the clock down to no room for error being allowed. But it doesn't look like there's going to be any. Bomb planted upper, Electronic and Boomich getting 2 kills in this round. It's just going to be Chris J, Rops, and Woxic left to their own devices. I say that. Chris J immediately X's the round.
Perfecto might look at home, but is a house always a home? For mousesports, maybe not. Molotov fades away, smoke goes in through the squeaky. It's a deep old smoke, and there's a big gap on that.
Yeah, Chris was trying to throw it onto the molly, but the molly just expired right before he threw it. So timing wasn't great, but the shot is. Karrigan, has he spotted? Has he realized? Goes out and about, the spray not connecting. Karrigan low, and Woxic finishes the job that Chris started. Karrigan gets killed, and that's a nice double from Perfecto. Is there any more here for NaVi? A 2-on-3. This was a 2-on-5. Frozen's got the bomb still under his control, but the smoke in the main position is cut off his line of sight. Electronic might just go through it, but instead Perfecto picks it up, and Frozen spraying, desperately looking for damage. He doesn't hit. Electronic finished off by his teammate. Perfecto looking for the ace in the 1-on-2.
Oh, and they line up for him.
The issue that mousesports are running into, like Harry mentioned, is this partial buy situation. They buy eco until they start to pick up rounds, but that could be in the eco. Chris taking down Flamey. Robs is on the ramp, and he's got a deep shot as well, but he can't connect it, moving and shooting. Never the most accurate. It's going to be a flank for mousesports into the lobby. They're still forcing fights. Chris has got his second kill with the deagle. Karrigan been spotted, needs to duck out of this one. Give NaVi B. Mousesports have enough players to retake, but maybe it won't get to that because Woxic is shredding them. 2 kills. Perfecto grabs the orb, swaps back out to the Krieg. He needs another 1v3 ace. Is he up for the task?
No pressure, man. Here we go. Nowhere to go.
They do have a man above the T roof setting up utility into the A site. Is that all a ruse, though? Are they trying to keep mousesports in the wrong position? That might be the case with them now walking towards ramp. Look how empty this spot is with a double B setup from mousesports. They get free real estate. Being very loud about it, though. mousesports are going to hear this push, but will it distract them from the real play that is Simple and Electronic in the secret?
Pay attention to Robs. He's here in this site as well. Frozen's going to be down there to help the war effort. Takes down Flamey before he goes down to Perfecto. So look at this. Rob's still alive. They don't know he's here. Don't think they've hard cleared this. The bomb does get planted. And he still just now shows face and really does lose his face at the same time. Chris J. Woxic. 1-on-2. Can this AWP find the success on these last two players here for NaVi?
I mean, he's committed, dropping out of the vent. Woxic is hungry for this 1v2, but Perfecto is playing with his food. And with this crossfire set up between him and Simple, Woxic, this should be near impossible, and it is. 3 kills for Perfecto and a 10th round on the board for NaVi.
Electronic has to be careful. He's open to heaven with those wide smokes if he wants to cross down here. And that will be abused by Frozen, who actually pushes through the gap, finding 2 kills. Electronic trades onto the AWP down lower, but mousesports still have the advantage. NaVi have spread the pace up. This has been a very slow T-side from them, but they want to get quick plant and beat mousesports on these rotations. There's still a man in the lobby trying to sell a bit, or trying to catch these rotations rather, and Flamey will do so, getting a kill. Another man there though, he jumps, he hits his head and gets stuck on the roof. It's Carrigan here to save the day for mousesports. Boomich at the back of the site. Rough game. This is his time to shine.
And it is. 2-on-1. He did pick up this op inside hall, and now he's going to see what he can do with it to keep this bomb planted. Looks for the shot onto Carrigan, but Carrigan is absolutely on one these past couple of days.
Oh, Rops is aggressing over here towards Ramproman with the defensive smoke thrown in. NaVi, are they going to be ready for a man to be this deep? This was a big gamble for Rops to even go through, right? Like, that in and of itself is terrifying. The fact that he's gotten so deep, now he looks to reap the rewards with a fast rotation into the back line. Chris J playing around on top of the site. They didn't really know where he was, and it's all gone a bit topsy-turvy, but this is still looking like a 15th round for Mouse. Electronic all alone, and Chris J sends him home. 15-10. 1 round for mousesports is all that's needed, and there's no money in the NaVi camp.
Might be a late commitment going back towards the yard. That is a very common one, throwing nades towards A and then falling back to that late outside control. But NaVi don't really have the weaponry nor the utility to play too long of a round here. They're just going to speed it up, try and play this top side. Carrigan's full flash, but he does recover well with 1. However, the round looks like it's already done. NaVi's Deagles find every single kill on the doorstep of mousesports.
Frozen seems like he is aware of this being a potential, and he is able to get Boomich. Carrigan, in the meantime, with the big chug, removes another, puts this even further in favor of mousesports. Electronic dinked up, but not finished off by Chris J.
Yeah, there are some tasks that are just too tall for Mr. Simple. Robs finds Electronic. Here we go. 1-on-4. What's Simple going to do to keep him alive in this game? He's got 18 bullets in his magazine, but it's going to be Woxic that only needs 1 in the AWP. So there you have it. The first map of this series going the way of mousesports. But here we are. Rops already pushing up middle, and he's not alone. It's going to be Woxic there with him. 2 heavy hitters for the side of mousesports. They're going to get found out. Simple with a crack of an angle. Takes a crack of a shot there on a Rops, and that's going to go ahead and scare Woxic into oblivion. He takes the peek, realizes Simple's still holding the angle, knows that potentially reinforcements are going to show up, and they do in the form of Electronic. And the electricity is flowing through the server currently. They're going to be looking for their way to get out of long A from the stands of it. Ooh, here's Chris J. Well, he found 1. He was good for 1. Somehow stays alive forever.
Yeah, that was a very awkward engagement for everyone involved. Now set up these cross smokes to try and get them into the site. Carrigan gonna have to do a hell of a lot, and with very little. He's getting pressured from long, catwalk.
Yeah, some say rivaling the likes of Electronics of Simple.
No one said that.
You guys are that of the observing world, perhaps.
Bit of a stretch. Bastion's nowhere near as good as me, but...
Frozen gonna have to stretch so far in this round. And that was a pretty easy one for him to stretch out and grab. Flamey falls, but the bomb's planted and there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to play with.
This is probably going to be a mid to B, right? They lose that side of control. They throw these smokes on out. They've got Perfecto waiting in the upper halls, and this is it. NaVi, they commit. They start to make their way into middle. Chris J drops the bomb, and now looking for a little bit more. Chris J playing with fire, and he will get burned. Frozen and Rops with a 3-man hold inside of B. The only man they're not able to topple is Simple, and that's maybe understandable. The men have tried and failed, but Frozen will do the dirty.
Woxic has just come off of long. He swapped with Carrigan, and he is now in the perfect position to deal with this play. But you know NaVi are going to have multiple smokes upon this A site to cross towards a catwalk. Molotov gets expired by the smoke. Second time's a charm. Flash is going over. Frozen does dodge them, but going to get closer, playing his own smoke as well. The NaVi time is not great right now. 30 seconds, more dodge on the flash. Frozen drops the bomb. Spray is good, and Flashbang finally catches him, but he looks away and catches a kill. That might be a done round. That might be NaVi even considering a save as they've lost the bomb and all control towards the A site. Flamey does get a kill on a rotation through middle, but at this point it's a null and void frag. It's a done round. It's a fourth for mousesports. So, you know, nice info play from Karrigan, but ultimately it's the rest of mousesports to get it done in the post plant, and Electronic he'll start this round off with a storm. Spray is back for Frozen. The Molotov has kept Flamey back. He's going to try and commit ahead of the next set of flames, but Frozen will throw him a shot to the face. It's a 4-on-3. It's mousesports back in control.
Yeah, you know, Flamey getting out there trying to find that frag, you can't really be too mad about, albeit going out 1 by 1, you should be. Flamey finds that frag, this immediately changes it to another round. However, it already has morphed from the beginning. Simple and Boomich left alone. Or maybe it does. Here we go. Boomich goes to the peak, finds the kill.
Not sure what you can accomplish here, really, other than seeing a player who might be on top of the site, but that's not going to be the case here for mousesports. Chris on the card, nice bait. And Simple's going to get the shot off as well. A chance here for NaVi to make this 2-on-3 happen. That's a leg going the way of Woxic onto Simple, and he still sits here on the site. 10 seconds, needs 1 kill with the Molotov. It's a problem, he can't see through it. Rops gets a trade onto the man himself, and Boomich with the plant. 2 kills in this round. Rops looks to double his as well, and he's crept out. Boomich has no idea, and Rops has the round for mousesports.
NaVi looking to bounce back here on their T side.
Oh, back to this long play, but Frozen, he absolutely mopped him up last round. NaVi think the pause, the break in the action maybe gives them a bit of a head start, but it's not the case. Rops has pushed middle, he's going to bail. Good decision as NaVi decide to leave long and come back to this position. Simple is scoped up. Rops, he's dead. No chance in that fight. They maybe have just outplayed mousesports in this round. They're going back through T-spawn. Chris, if he hangs around, he's going to hear this, and he will have the element of surprise. The only question for me is, does Electronic come back and kill him before he deals with the players in B? That's not the case. Karrigan's got the frag, and now Chris can go massive.
Yeah, Simple gets deleted, and they didn't know. Luckily enough, Flamey has his wits about him. That could have gotten out of hand very, very quickly. Karrigan and Woxic in the hot seat, and Woxic throws the smoke in. Now that's to try and disguise the fact that no one's coming from tunnels, and doesn't really work. Woxic is able to get 1 kill, but Perfecto trades and keeps NaVi in that round.
So Karrigan, no choice but to take dry fights. Does force the issue, taking down Flamey early on. Still a man behind blue. But as I said, the utility is lacking, so mousesports going to look to contact play this one. There's still a hold on the corner of Long, the bomb in the hands of Simple, but Boomich is gone as well. And Simple, if he dies here, that's the bomb. So at the very least, he should throw that behind him, but making an even better decision just to completely vacate the area, go join his team up on the catwalk and set up for an A play.
Well, the poll is out there. That's at ESLCS Twitter. Get your vote in. If you voted for no, then, well, what you were thinking. Either way, big grenade there to land for Woxic. And by that, I mean it sends him flying. Electronic is on an absolute tear here in a 1v5. 1v3 now, rather. And Rops has his own plans. We're getting towards the latter stages of this half, aren't we? Oh. That's not a good start.
2 for 1. Electronic got tagged. He was also running down the same position.
No, I mean, you know, this is a scary spot for NaVi to be in. You know, it might be 8-4, but when you put this in the perspective that the first 3 rounds that NaVi were able to get were on the back of the pistol, and then the follow-up of mousesports. Electronic tries to do what he can, but ultimately it might not be enough. Simple and Perfecto left in the hot seat now. Speaking of hot, things are heating up for Woxic. Molotov falls right behind him. Simple trying to keep an eye on catwalk while Woxic has his attention fixated here onto Perfecto. And it's clean for mousesports.
As no AWP can be fielded by Mouse. They've been running double AWP most of this game, so Woxic is now on a scout. Chris J does get an M4, but Simple's already taken one of those 2 players out of the picture. Woxic dead on the long play, trying again for NaVi, failing again for NaVi, and Chris J drops Boomich.
He's quite the Ropsicle. And moreover, he is quite the person to hold this site down, if anyone. Mid to B smokes have come out. That's going to be Simple that throws that, but he's going to be joining his teammates here in upper B as they're going to aggress into this B site. Just under a minute left on the clock. Rops with the first point of contact. Gets also the first vision on the enemy. Only good to take down Electronic, but does considerable amount of damage to Flame in the meantime. Actually, subsequently gets the kill. And we're going to see the bomb planted here for NaVi in this last round of the half.
Yeah, a grenade would be lovely for mousesports to throw into the bomb planter. Instead, they've got to throw players at it. And Flamey getting overwhelmed. Simple now in the clutch, but he's stuck on the car. He's got to drive his way to first place and find a 6th round for NaVi at the end of this half. The flash is good, but no one gets a kill behind it. mousesports are sneaking in there, moving slowly, and Simple's given a chance, but he's not going to find Frozen. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I'm not invested.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, he doesn't really care, and neither should you. We're looking at GG.bet odds. NaVi, not the favorites. mousesports dominant showing in the first half. Now they're going to switch to the T side, and it looks like they're going to head straight into this B bomb site. Electronic good for 2. Perfecto teaming up to find some for himself.
Hello.
But look at this. Chris J. He's going to line him up. 1, 2, click, clack, and that's that. 1 on 3.
Got a big old pair of eyes, but Flamey gets rid of him. And NaVi get themselves a pistol run.
Yeah, here comes a scout on Woxic. He's going to get a shot on a Perfecto, and that is already a jump start in the round here for mousesports. Frozen finding his way out long. Is he good for 1 as well? No. Almost. Boomich goes down at 22 HP. Another Molotov's going to come in there. That's caused quite the fury. Quite the dilemma for long A, and at least the long players. Yeah. But don't worry, no one is there anymore. mousesports have backed out. They've gone towards middle and upper B.
And what we can see is NaVi don't have a kit in this round apart from the one drop middle, so they need to pick that up when they do rotate to this B site as mousesports set up for the execute here. Chris is in such a good position. Now, I don't think NaVi have realized that yet. Flamey has to hold the line. He's alone inside of the site. Chris spamming with a deagle, surely no more than 1, but he gets damaged. Boomish was already low, rather. It's a 2-on-2. The plant coming through. Woxic might have this shot, and that could put Simple in the hot seat. A clutch for Simple.
It's a nice read from Simple, but you know, a nice read doesn't equate to a round win. And so mousesports, they do manage to steal this force by round back. They've been very, very good at this. Yeah, it's scary as well, right? Because losing this second round is far worse than if you lose the pistol. You know, you actually get a buy like sooner. And
oh my.
This round matters a hell of a lot to NaVi, and that is a big start.
A pretty miraculous one if they get away with it. That smoke gets missed because it's blocked by Rops, and he has got to entry now and find these kills. 30 seconds, smoke on the site. NaVi hiding behind this utility. They can buy as much time as they want. Simple in the corner, he's ready in the goose. The goose is loose, and it's time to abuse mousesports.
Obtuse angle here from Woxic.
Yeah, but he's trying to put Simple in the noose. Frozen does manage a bit of damage down range. However, his time on this earth is very, very limited. He throws the AK up and away, but Frozen, they're not going to kill you till that timer runs out, and that is devastating for mousesports. In the last round, it was Carrigan to get burned down by the molly. In this one, Chris J ain't looking so healthy. He's going to try and lead the charge, and Simple is here in the A-bomb site. They're trying to pressure him, but this is a man who copes well under pressure. However, not under bullets, as they are kind of one of his weaknesses. He's able to just hold on to this long angle, and for Boomich, this is horrible, man. Like, what can he even do? The moment he turns away, he can get pincered. Rops is even flanking into the B site. Oh, Rops, almost 3. Not quite the hat trick, but definitely enough.
That is one word to describe that for sure. Flash coming out long, Chris is going to follow it. And here's Boomich. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. Sick flashbang. Really do love to see that.
That's so cool. Like, he's peeking, doesn't blind him because it falls beneath the barrier. And if they want to be fighting the guy showing his head over here on the ramp, you've got to peek into that flash. That's actually really cool. And I imagine that won't be the last time we see that flash make an appearance.
But they've got utility to deal with him. Carrigan going to run up. He doesn't see as a smoke fades. Electronic sprays Carrigan. That is a heroic trade, though. It may look like he let the ball drop, but at least he doesn't let Electronic double down and get the bomb under his control. Carrigan now has that back, and the kills are coming in clutch for mousesports. It's done. It's already over. NaVi are out of this one. It's 15-9.
mousesports might be about to make quick work of them here on the Realm of Dust 2, which, let's not forget, this was NaVi's map pick. And this one, they're going to be even more dominant than Nuke.
Nice trade. mousesports have just been so on top of this you know, teamwork and going into position together. Keeping things even, 4-on-4. Frozen trying to get out long. He is lurking this round. He is on his own, so that kill is crucial as he takes the A site under control. Simple on the site, has to move from the Molotov. He's down low. Frozen finishes the job. He's already run right up long. Karrigan is here as well, and now it's just 2 players of NaVi looking to do the impossible against mousesports. A 2-on-4 to keep this series on. That's a great shot from Perfecto, getting an AK, but is he ready for the top of middle? That's where Frozen sits, and that's where Frozen waits as he looks to close out this series. It's Flamey on just 10 points of health in a 1-on-3. Safe to say, I think this one might be done, boys.
Yeah, formalities at this point. Somehow 10 goes to 5, goes to 0. We have mousesports picking up the dub here over NaVi in 2 maps.